Yeah, that suits me just fine, too. Somehow, they just don't seem to steer clear of me.
You know, I knew you couldn't avoid wrestling Sharon Crane. I mean, I know you had to bring her in. I've got nothing against her personally in particular, but she's Julian Crane's sister, Alistair Crane's daughter. The sooner she's out of our release, the better I'll feel.
Yeah, that makes both of us.
You know, the Cranes remind me of one of those nor'easters we get come fall. You know how they start. Deceptively calm at first, then they get up a good blow, do their thing and head out to sea, leaving total devastation in their wake.
I'll tell you, it's nice to know I'm not the only one around here who's got a problem with the Cranes.
I gotta get some coffee.
Crane residence.
It's me, Mama.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. Just calling to see if you know where Teresa is. Yeah, I called home a little while ago, and she wasn't there. Did she say anything about going out to look for a new job?
Teresa, how can you even think of taking this job with Mrs. Crane?
Please, Mama, try to
Do
understand.
you have any idea what your brother Luis will say when he finds out where you're working? And he will. The minute the Cranes recognize you, you will be put in jail. Whitney, you're her best friend. Can you please talk some sense into her?
I've tried, Mrs. Lopez Fitzgerald. Her mind's made up.
Even if I tell you how much I don't want you
Mama,
to do this?
I'd do anything in the world not to hurt you. This is important. This is what I want, no matter what.
I'm sure finding a new job was very much on Teresa's mind.
Your son looks busy. I don't want to disturb him. Well, I know Ethan really wants to meet you, but perhaps you're right, Teresa. Maybe later is better. The work he's doing with this private investigator is so important if we're ever going to catch this disturbed young woman.
Well, maybe she won't bother him anymore.
Ah, well, I hardly think so. Last night she actually made it onto the grounds.
Really?
You know, it is absolutely terrifying how close a crazy person can get to you if they put their mind to it. Well, we've increased security, so it shouldn't happen again. Still, you must keep your eyes wide open, Teresa, for your own sake.
I will, Mrs. Crane.
And if you see this girl, you must notify me or Ethan immediately. She is dangerous, but obviously the object of her disturbed mind is my son. Still, we must be vigilant.
Yeah, I'll be right there. My mother's secretary must have arrived.
You want to go meet her?
I should. But finding this girl who's been stalking me is more important right now. And I have to go by the police station, pick up my aunt. She's being released.
I'll go with you. I need to take the sketch, show it around, make sure the cops are aware what this stalker looks like.
Good idea. I'll meet Teresa later when I come back.
Did the driver announce that Harmony was next?
Yeah, we'll be there any minute. Is that where you're from?
Born and raised.
Well, maybe you know the boy I'm looking for. His name's Miguel.
Miguel.
Oh, he's got brown hair and brown eyes and this great smile. Oh, he's so handsome. You'd know him even if you just met him once.
Well, perhaps I haven't met him yet. But to be honest, you know, I don't really know too many young people.
If only I knew more about him, like his last name or where he works.
Good luck in finding him, dear. You know, it really sounds like you've got your work cut out for you.
The team is going to be so bummed if you don't play today, Miguel. Come in. Reese, you look better.
Thanks. Miguel let me borrow some of his clothes.
Looking good, Reese.
Yeah, you look hot, Reese.
Oh.
We're kind of busy right now, Reese. What are you doing here?
Don't you remember? We were all gonna go to lunch.
Oh, right. Well, I don't think it's gonna work. Sorry.
What about the game? That's still on, isn't it? I was gonna watch you and Miguel beat the Vipers.
I can't make it, Reese. I'm heading over to the bus station right now. I'm trying to track down Charity.
Charity? Is that the girl you're so crazy about?
That's her.
I understand, Miguel. Nothing should come before true love.
Normally I would agree with you guys, but this game is really major.
It'd be such a shame if you don't play today and don't find Charity anyway.
You know, searching for Charity at the bus station is like looking for a needle in a haystack. Tons of teenage blondes go in and out of there every day.
But those teenage blondes don't look anything like Charity, do they, Miguel?
No way. She's beautiful, like an angel. I mean, even if one person at the bus station's seen her, they won't forget her. They might even know what town she's from. Look, you might be right, Kay, but I've got to try. I mean, there'll be other ball games. There may not be other chances to find Charity.
I'll come with you, Miguel. We'll have a much better chance of finding the girl of your dreams together.
Thanks, Jessica.
But Jessica, you're supposed to help Mom at the shop today, remember?
I forgot.
Don't worry, Miguel. Simone and I will help you find Charity.
What about the game?
Oh, there'll be other ball games, Reese. There's only one chance to find Charity.
Thanks, Kay. You're a real friend. You never let me down.
Whatever it takes, I cannot let Miguel find that girl.
Your sketch really captures the face of that girl who's been stalking me, Frank.
Let's just hope it helps us capture the girl.
It would be nice to be able to stop looking over my shoulder everywhere I go.
And maybe one of these cops will recognize the sketch. We could get lucky. Wrap up the case real fast.
Teresa's grown into a beautiful young woman.
Yeah. I just wish she'd get over her infatuation with the Crane family's money, wealth, lifestyle.
She's young and impressionable. She can't really see them for what they really are.
Gotta find a way to keep her away from it.
Good luck.
What are you doing here?
I'm here to take my aunt home. She's been released.
She hasn't even had her hearing yet. Oh, of course. The Crane family lives by their own set of rules.
Just go get her.
There's some correspondence on my writing table I'd like you to reply to, and I'll come back later and check and see how you're doing. Okay?
Mrs. Crane, the private investigator that was talking to Ethan earlier, will he be around here much?
Oh, I hope not. He seems very confident he'll be able to find the girl.
Good. I can do this. I have to do this because this is what I want more than anything else in the world. Well, this is where I want to be. I have to make it work. Her clothes. It's beautiful.
Excuse me, I thought Mrs. Crane was in here.
Mama. It's me, Teresa.
Ay, Dios mío. Teresa, are you crazy?
But Mama, you gave me your blessing to start my new job for Mrs. Crane.
No, I didn't. I just thought it was useless to keep arguing with you when you had made up your mind. Ay, Teresa, this will never work. Luis is wondering where you are. The Cranes, they're looking for you. If Luis or the Cranes catch you in this house, it's going to be a disaster, Teresa.
Who was that man in my train? The one who rescued me from Jean-Luc. He seemed familiar. It made me feel so safe and protected. Loved. Oh, would you listen to yourself, Sheridan Crane? Dreaming of some man coming to your rescue. How Victorian. You're not some helpless maiden who can't look after herself. You're a modern woman. Strong, capable, and independent. You don't need some man to look after you. Definitely don't need to fall in love. What do you want?
Your bail's been posted. As soon as your paperwork's done, you can go. Your nephew's here.
Freedom at last.
Your belongings. I got it. With all my love, now and forever, Jean-Luc.
Give me that.
Is that the guy you thought you were hugging when you threw your arms around me earlier?
That's none of your damn business.
Just asking.
Wait. You really want to know who this man is? What he means to me? Well, I'll tell you.
There's so many people. I don't even know where to start looking for Miguel. Excuse me.
What can I do for you, miss?
Well, this might sound a little bit crazy, but I don't have that much time, and there's someone I'm looking for who lives in Harmony.
No problem. I'll look it up in the phone book. What's his last name?
Oh, that's just it. I only know his first name. Miguel?
Miguel? Well, that was easy. He works here. He's right over there.
That's not him.
Sorry, miss. He's the only one I know.
Okay, well, thanks anyway.
What do you want us to do, Miguel?
We'll cover a lot more ground if we split up. Each take a section of the bus station. Ask people if they've seen a girl that looks like Charity. I told you what she looks like.
Okay.
I have a good feeling about this. We're gonna find her. Right, Kay?
Right.
What are you gonna do if Miguel actually does find Charity?
Never happened. The chances of him finding her here are 1 in a million.